Yep, I'm live. We are live. And I have no idea if anybody's going to join this morning because I am not live in Facebook for the first time ever. Since doing these, I got locked out of my Facebook account yesterday. I was futzing around. With ways to change the way people have access to messaging me. And I watched a YouTube video that said to try changing your birthday, altering your birthday. So of course I go and alter my birthday. And the minute I altered, like I said, I had been futzing with a whole bunch of settings. So I wasn't really thinking through wow, I don't want to futz with your birthday. But the minute I did that, Facebook was like, okay, sorry, you're no longer an active participant. You're basically eliminated from Facebook until we reinstate you. If we reinstate you, you've got to upload your ID to prove your age, and which I did. Begrudgingly, I'm not really crazy about Facebook having a picture of my my ID. They say it's safe, but I'm locked out, which is strange because I do so much communicating via Facebook. So I'm in a very weird place without access. And I thought, maybe I'll create another account inside of Facebook to gain temporary access. I don't know how long it's going to take to review my account and let me back in. Does it take days? Does it take weeks? I have no idea. It's a brand new obstacle. It's a brand new problem. And I have to remind myself that how I relate to the issue is the issue, not the issue itself. So getting upset about it is not going to help. There's absolutely nothing I can do. Made a dumb decision, and okay. So if I look back and go, was it a dumb thing to do? Yes, it was a dumb thing to do. Did I know the ramifications? No, I didn't. So was it completely my fault that I experimented with it and it didn't work and then I got locked out of my account? No, it wasn't completely my fault. But it doesn't help me to get upset about it with Facebook or with the world. And so I'm just dealing with it, which, I'm looking at the people who have joined, and the number is a big fat goose egg because I've never just gone live in YouTube before. I don't know that I have a lot of. I don't know. I'm getting reminders. Hey, heads up! Facebook requires you to go live before 10 minutes before your announcement that you're going to go live. But I can't go live there because I don't have access. Crazy town. Yeah, just nuts. Well, I'm going to wait a few more minutes to see if anybody figures out that I'm live here. I asked Abba and Michael to go into the Facebook group. I'm not sure if Michael did it because Abba had already done it, but to post in there that I will be live here this morning. But I don't see any of you joining me. I don't see any comments. YouTube's not, if you're a Facebooker, YouTube's not a destination that you would think necessarily to go follow somebody live on. So I can understand why people might not find me here. But I am here. I am here. I'm saying I am here to, it's like if a tree falls in the forest, does it actually make a sound? I mean, nobody's there to hear it. Does it actually make a sound? I don't know. There's nobody. Well, there's one person here. It's very funny. I'm going to be meditating with myself. So much for my big, broad, billion-person collective who are meditating together. Sheesh. Oh, it's a sad, sad day. It's a sad day. Yeah, now I'm back to 0 people watching. So I wish I could even tell you guys that I'm not there. I can't even tell you. So, well, I'm just going to begin the meditation as if there are people watching, because that's why we're here, right? We're here to meditate. And I've got my bell. And, the whole point of starting this group live meditation was to do this in group, in Sangha, because doing it on your own, while it can work, it's different. It's different. I've told the story many times, but I would never have started a meditation practice were it not for the people that I was doing it with, for the Sangha, for the group. I would never have continued on my own. So I decided that was an important enough reason to start a group live meditation practice. I'm doing it every day. Saturdays it's at 7:30. Most days it's at 8:30. And you gonna meditate with me?
I was just gonna go for a run.
Oh, okay.
I'm just checking in, so you know where I am.
Cool. Have a good run.
Thanks.
And yeah, so here we are. Time to meditate. So go ahead and close your eyes if you're here. Anyone that has made it here, close your eyes and sit up nice and tall. I'm sitting on my stool at my desk. Nice and tall. Like with your spine, you want your spine elongated as if it's the mast of a tall ship and it's holding up your body. And you want the rest of your body to just relax and drape down and away so that it's like the sails that are unfurled, that are just hanging off of your spine. And just take a couple deep breaths, and I'm going to start us in, chime us in with a bell. So we're breathing through our nose. Just use the first couple minutes of this just to feel yourself slowing down from the thoughts, the pace of the thoughts, the pace of life. If you've ever ridden your bike into deep sand from, like if you're riding the bike path and then you either accidentally or on purpose ride your wheels into the deep sand, it can feel, it's a sudden shift in speed. I find that the first few minutes of meditation can feel that way sometimes. It's like that sudden slow down. And use your breath to pull yourself into the present moment. There is no past breath, no future breath. It's just the breath you're having right this moment. And let's try for a pattern of about a 3 or 4 count inhale, and then a 6 to 8 count exhale, so that you're exhaling about twice as long as you're inhaling. Have you noticed your thoughts drifting? Now's a great time to just practice self-compassion. You can bring yourself back, but it's okay. Gently steer yourself back on course, which means being present now. Back, focused on your breath. Another great way is to focus on what you hear. Sounds are also something that exists in the present moment. Remember that the average human being is having 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. So even if which is like 1 a second, so even if you've reduced the number in the present moment by half, you're doing really, really, really well. just keep your ship pointed in the direction that you want to head, which is the present moment. Letting go of those thoughts. Giving yourself a reprieve from the bombardment of life. Finding a moment of peace. We have about a minute or so left. So I just want you to bring yourself back to the place you were when you first started, sitting up nice and tall, breathing in and out through your nose, focusing on deep breaths down into the bottom of your diaphragm. All right. Well, all right. It's time to let the light in. Open up to the start of the day. I don't know about you, but for me, that was very much needed. To say that this little upset with Facebook is upsetting. It hasn't really been that upsetting, but this morning it was upsetting because I feel like I'm doing something for people and I'm showing up for people, and there's a sense inside of guilt and shame and letting people down. And that is not a feeling that I am very comfortable with. And the problem for me right now is I don't have an option because I don't have any way of communicating with anyone inside of Facebook. So I see there are two people here. Nancy, I wonder if you're one of them. I don't know if you guys know how to post comments in YouTube because this is a completely different format, completely different place. But I hope you guys made it over here. I will be back on Facebook. I mean, as long as Facebook allows me back, I will be back on Facebook. I just don't know how long it's going to take. I'm probably going to set up a temporary Andy Petronic, new account in Facebook. And just so I have access to our group, to our Whole Life Challenge Worldwide group. And I'll get access as an admin to the page so that I can go live. Perhaps, I think I can set my system up so that I can do that. So that's an update from me. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And if you did find your way over here, that you did with relatively seamlessly, I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:30 doing this again. Like I said, I may be able to stream to Facebook tomorrow, not to my personal page, but to a temporary place. And if I can, then I will. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and sorry about the mix-up with Facebook. And there's more to come. There's more to come. All right, see ya.